Welcome back, students. With so many thousands of goods and services produced, you might think this is an impossible task. Not only would the task be enormous, you might also wonder how we can add up cars and computers and nails and furniture. It won't make sense. Now, in the previous lecture, we discussed that we need to count how we can compare these three sectors by the total production and the number of people, those who are working in that particular sector, which sector is dominant in terms of total production and employment. So how we can get to know that? We need to count the total production and the number of goods and services which is produced in each sector. But actually, if practically we talk about, there are so many things which are manufactured in India, from nails to cars, computers, furnitures. So can we count them actually? It won't make any sense. Can we count them? How many cars are produced in 1 year in one country? No, it does not make sense. So we can solve this problem. We can get around this problem. So the economists, how they suggest how we can calculate the value, so that the values of goods and services should be used rather than adding up the actual numbers. So economists, they suggested that we should add up the value of goods, the amount of goods and services which is produced in particular country, rather than adding up their actual numbers. For example, if a company manufacture 10 cars, so instead of counting the cars, the number of cars, we can add up the value of that car, how much production is done. For example, here we talk about this. Now, if 10,000 kgs of wheat is sold at rupees 8 per kg, if we sold per kg, if we have 10,000 kgs of wheat, and per kg we sold at rupees 8, so the value of 10,000 kg would be rupees 80,000. So we can calculate the value of wheat instead of how much wheat. The value of, similarly, the value of 5,000 coconuts. If we want to know how much it cost, and per coconut we will sold at rupees 10. So what should be the value? What would be the value of 5,000 coconuts? It would be rupees 50,000. So the value of coconut is 50,000. Similarly, in this way, the values of goods and services in the three sectors can be calculated and then added up. And by calculating the values of one particular sector, we can say that which sector is more dominant in terms of production and employment.